Hello there, and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm, of course, George. Welcome along to the channel, everybody. It's a match preview today for the Birmingham City game on New Year's Day. Ellen Road will be full, I'm sure, as Leeds United take on Birmingham City for their first game of 2024. It is, of course, New Year's Eve if you're watching this preview. Hope you're not too drunk yet, you know what I mean? A lot of people out drinking tonight, doing various different things. Let me know in the comments what you're getting up to tonight in the comments there below. And are you visiting Ellen Road tomorrow for the game? It's a 3 p.m. kickoff. Wayne Rooney's Birmingham City are coming to Ellen Road. I'm sure Wazza Rooney will be getting the Man United treatment, I'm sure, from the Leeds United fans inside Ellen Road come 3 p.m. on Monday afternoon. So happy New Year from me to you watching. I hope everybody has a good year, and hopefully the channel can grow in this coming year. But let's wait and see. But we're down talk about the football. Daniel Farke needs a win, doesn't he? Here, he really, really does. Leeds are actually coming into the game in worse form over a 5 game period than their visitors on Monday. Leeds last five, only one win, which came against Ipswich Town this time last week. We were jubilant, we were joyous, thinking, we're ready for Ipswich, we're coming for them. I don't think we are right now, are we? Southampton have overtaken us. West Brom are on the verge of overtaking us. I think they beat us, of course, on Friday night. It's looking likely that we will slip below them as well. It's not looking good, and for me, and maybe it's a wild take from me this, but if we don't beat Birmingham, even if we draw, I think we should be looking at sacking the manager. Let me know if you agree with me in the comments there below, but I think it's a real possibility and something that the ownership should be looking at should we not win this game. And I say not win, even if we draw, it's not good enough. So yeah, let's uh, let's wait and see how it goes. Obviously, Birmingham City, if we have a look at the opposition a little bit closer, obviously Wayne Rooney appointed, I think, in October, early October. Ridiculous decision to let John Eustace go. He was doing a very, very good job. And he's only won two, I think, of 14 games in charge. Only one away win. They've only won 2 games away all season. Well, why not come to Ellen Road? An unbeaten Leeds United in bad form. It only ends one way, doesn't it? This really, it won't. I do believe we'll win this game. I do, but it's really not looking like like a stroll in the park like the Ipswich game was, is it really? Birmingham will match us up and play a 4-2-3-1. Wayne Rooney likes that sort of formation. There are a couple of players to watch out for, obviously, in their lineup. The pick that I would go with would be 19-year-old lad called James. He's a Welsh international already, scored a fair few goals this season from the centre midfield position. Would be able to meet up with his national teammates, plenty of them. On the opposition side, obviously, we've got many Welsh players in our squad this season, but he's a danger. I think Junior Bakuna is on his day, a very good player. I think we're seeing from the reverse fixture, which we'll touch on in a moment. Sariq Dembele is a decent player and causes all sorts of problems on that day in August, didn't he, at St Andrews. The Japanese lad Miriyoshi as well on the other side, perhaps. Decent little player. And then there's Jay Stansfield on loan from Fulham, who's 7 goals this season as the lone striker. So on the day they're a useful team. Obviously, we're low on confidence. It would you'd have to assume, or like I said, 1 win in 5. It's not really looking good. I mean, Birmingham, like I said, in slightly better form. We've got 4 points from the last 5 games. They've actually got 5 points from the last 5. Last time out was a 0-0 draw with Bristol City on Friday night. And yeah, it's 5 points. It's a win, 3 draws and a defeat. I think the defeat was a 3-2 loss to 3-1 loss to Stoke, 3-2 loss to Leicester. They've lost two. Sorry, they've lost two, drawn two, and won one. So yeah, slightly better form. Shocking, really. You have to say we're in worse form than them, and we're so much higher in the league. I think they're sitting in 20th position, 8 points above the relegation zone, 11 points behind the playoffs. So something needs to happen now for Wayne Rooney to keep his job, really. Like I said at the top, 2 wins from 14 so far, only 1 win away all season, or in all those games. For him, only 2 in the whole season for Birmingham. They actually started the season really, really well. And if we hark back to that day in August where we were absolutely depleted, we'd just been rumbled and absolutely destroyed by that news that both um, Luis Sinisterra and Willie Gnonto had handed in transfer requests and refused to travel to Birmingham. The squad was absolutely decimated. It was one of the worst squads I've seen in recent memory from, you know, for Leeds that day, and we scuppered to a 1-0 defeat with a late penalty. Of course, Lucas Djukovic has scored. I think that was his 5th goal against us in his time playing against us. I don't know how many games he's played, but I don't think it'd be that much more than that. He always likes a goal against Leeds. Got the penalty that day at St Andrews. We were awful, and it wasn't really a penalty, was it? But it put the hammer down in the coffin for that day. We lost one. It was our first defeat of the season. Things got a lot better, but got a bit worse now. We're not in good form heading into the new year, but hopefully, New Year's Day, New Year, let's go. Let's get the 3 points and get the season back on track and get the train back running towards those top two. Hopefully, Ipswich continue to drop points, and maybe Southampton might actually lose a game one of these days. Who knows? But yeah, Birmingham, the visitors. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments there below. And let's look at the history of this fixture before I end the preview there. So the last 5 games at Ellen Road between the two sides, Birmingham have actually had the better of it, winning 3 of those 5 fixtures. That's a run that stretches back to 2015, so nearly 10 years come kick off, really. So Leeds won 2, Birmingham won 3 of those fixtures. The last one, though, ended in a win for Leeds United on the centenary day. Leeds were in special centenary shirts. I don't know anybody. Let me know if you have one of those. And it was made to be that day, wasn't it? The 19th of October 2019. The Yorkshire lad, the Leeds boy, Calvin Phillips, got the only goal of the game in a 1-0 win. I do remember Bryn Law saying that in his commentary, didn't he? The local lad on Centenary Day or something like that. Yeah, he got the winner, ended in a 1-0 win for Leeds. Tyler Roberts is still at Birmingham. I don't know if he's injured. I think he's injured. He's only played 2 games all season. Don't know what's going on there, but I think he must have a long-term injury. He's permanently injured. Is that lad? Unfortunately, there's a player in there somewhere, but I don't know where. He's lost his way, unfortunately, with a lot of injuries. But he did go to Birmingham in the summer. Barely seen him kick a ball, so there you go. They have a few injuries actually, and suspensions as well. The Polish lad Christian Bielik, he's suspended, serving the last of a three-game ban for this one. There are a couple more, including Ethan Laird, I think, who won that penalty that day in August for Birmingham. He will be missing from the squad with an injury as well. There's a few others as well, but go check it out if you want to. But Birmingham, like I said, did start the season pretty well. Like I said, that win over us in August was one of three straight wins, but they haven't got much more since. It was a really, really bad decision to sack John Eustace, really. It was incredibly naive and a ridiculous decision, and Rooney not doing well, not doing well. Any Blues fans, any Birmingham fans, let me know how you're feeling about this one in the comments below. I know you're spending New Year's Eve in Leeds. Let me know in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.